Hi everyone. So today Spirit led me to do this pick a card reading, which is, I was going to say lighthearted, but for some people this is pretty serious if it's your life ambition. But we're going to talk about today whether or not you will be famous. So will you be famous? Pick a card. So we're going to get some messages from Spirit, yes or no, and the details on how or why not. So I have three groups to choose from. I drew them intuitively. I was just shuffling and pulled for each pile. So I took a picture so you'll be able to see it more clearly. But we have three groups. Here's group 1, 2, and group 3. So yeah, I wasn't sure what I wanted to film tonight, and I wrote a list out. I was gonna do like urgent messages from Spirit or something like that, but it felt a little heavy. So I was like, and, I already kind of intuitively knew, so I listed 6 different things here, different video ideas, pick a card ideas, and I rolled my divination dice, and I got 5. Will you be famous? And that's the one I jotted down last minute because I wasn't sure. And I confirmed it. I rolled 2 other dice, and it was 2 out of 3 were that, and there were the 2 purple dice, which is spiritual, So that is what we're doing today. So use your intuition, pick what pile calls to you most. If more than one pile calls to you, that is fine. You can watch both. And some people like to watch all of the piles, all of the readings, and just take what messages resonate most. There is no wrong answer. So just do what feels right to you. The timestamps will be down below. And I apologize, you can usually I don't film this way. It's I picked the worst looking day to film in this location where you could see me, but we're just going with the flow today. That's what Spirit says and what Spirit wants. Spirit guys, oh hello, and what Kitty wants. Kitty. Oh, my baby girl. You want to say hi to everyone? When they pick their piles? Want to say hi? This is Emmy, who rubs against the tripod when I film. Do you rub against the tripod when I film pick a cards? Yes. Are you going to be famous? You are. Your name's Kitty. But okay. So let's get started. We're going to start with pile number 1. And the cards I used for the pick a card are very interesting. I actually really love them. I got this as a gift. It's the Salvador Dali, the Tarot Universal, or the Universal Tarot. I don't know, the gold edition. But this is the 4 of Swords, and it shows someone being I think it talks about in the booklet that comes with it, it's the death of someone famous. So right when I saw this, I got a message that for my group 1, if you do get famous, if the answer is yes, it would be something behind the scenes, you would be a director or a producer or writer of a movie or something like that, or write a book, blog, something like that, where you're not center of attention, even though you probably will be getting so much credit. I mean, you're going to be famous, but you don't want to be that person that live everyone's staring at. So that's what I was getting at. I feel writing was coming out a lot, but work for some of you, it might be I'd rather die than be famous and get all that attention. But I feel it's still possible, through your career or job or passion, but it's just not something what you think of the standard fame, being the most famous act, like a Kim Kardashian or something. I don't think that's how you would be famous. It would be something for your skills. I'm not saying they're not skilled. I think the Kardashians are brilliant business women and stuff. But I feel it would be from your skills or passions or your career. Writing's coming out too. Maybe even some of you would do something with animals. I don't know. Snakes. But the snake here, I think, represents wisdom and stuff. It kind of looks like the snake is the ink, or the little thing that you used to dip in the ink back in the days. What's that called? Just a pen? I don't know. But it's coming out of there. So I think, you use a lot of your inner wisdom and stuff to get famous. But Spirit, please provide us more information on our group number 1 on if they will be famous, and if so, why. Thank you so much. And we're also going to do some dice divination, and I have those little oracle cards. Oh, let's see what we got here. So I don't know if they all came out, I think, reversed, but the first one I have here is 5 of Swords reversed, and I have Wheel of Fortune reversed, and 4 of Wands reversed. So I feel like from these cards alone, like maybe to get to the top, there'd have to be some kind of like conflict going on, or like it might not be easy. It might not be like, you know, you might not have that good luck where you just like get famous like really quick or anything like that. And it won't just be like all celebrations. There's going to be some like deception and heartache along the way. Like there's definitely going to be some lows. Let's see, Spirit can provide more information, please. Two of Wands reversed. And the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you could be wealthy, and like I was saying before, I think it holds true. I don't think this is going to be something that's just handed to you, even though the Ace of Pentacles kind of seems like it. Always put these cards in the right position so I can get a look at all of these. Yeah, I feel like the only way that you are going to become famous is not just to depend on luck, and you know, you'd have to like plan more properly, and not it like won't be just handed down to you because you're from like a family or something like that, or maybe so, but I feel like you could potentially become wealthy through your career. Oh, hello. But it's, yeah, something that you're going to have to work for. It's not just going to be like easy peasy. You have to make sure you plan for it and actually want it. It won't just be like a walk in the park. And I feel like your best bet is to do your work solo. I'm getting like if it's like a joint endeavor, I don't think things will go as well. Maybe there might be some like backstabbing involved. So if you want to get famous, it would be something like creative that you do at home alone or something like that. Because I feel like some people along the way might kind of mislead you or use like you for their own gain and fame. Oh my, oh no, you're caught in the... Okay, can you stop doing that? Let's get a couple more tarot cards, and then we'll get some oracle cards and do the divination dice. And I have the thing over there that'll tell us, it'll confirm what I'm saying. So as of right now, like what you're doing, I would say like no, like because there's not proper planning and like luck isn't on your side. You can't depend on luck, but if you use your skills that you have and the resources at hand, and like I said, and be careful about who you work with, like and stuff like that, or trust. And as I said that, then the Six of Wands came out. So yeah, you gotta put in the hard work and be smart about who you deal with. Spirit saying that was just confirmed. Thank you, Spirit, with the Six of Wands. And see that, I don't know about in this deck, but yeah, you can kind of see that person looking at them, like in the traditional deck, they kind of look like pissed, like kind of jealous, like, you know, so it's not everyone will have your back on this journey. So you got to be careful about who you, you know, associate with or like let in on all the details. Because I feel like you are going to do something creative, like something that you're like the mastermind behind. Like you're not just going to get like discovered walking down the street or something. It's going to be like from your efforts, and just be careful who you trust with information and who you let manage you and all, or like work with and stuff like that, because not everyone's going to have your best interest in mind, but you definitely could be successful in the ways I said. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming. Let's see. Yeah, the moon, I just split the deck and looked, and the moon's right there, which could definitely have to do with deception. So, you know, again, be careful about people around you. And also this could be like maybe some of you can become successful doing something like with the occult, like maybe even some of you are like tarot readers or something like that, astrologers. Yeah. Don't be afraid to share your gift with the world, but because I don't want to scare you away by saying be careful who you work with, but that just comes along with fame and stuff like that. Like once you start getting like, you know, wealthy and stuff like that, people like start hitting you up. You know how you hear about like when people win the lottery or something like that, they're like, oh hey, like, you know, how's it going? And these people are like, she's giving gifts and stuff in this. Like they'll be just like asking for a handout, like trying to use you for their own gain. So just be careful about that. So for my group 1 overall, I am seeing that it is possible. I mean, I don't need to keep repeating myself. But yeah, watch out for other people, because the only upright cards here are the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. And then we also have this card wants to come out, Sagittarius. So spontaneous, energetic, intellectual. So maybe you're a Sagittarius or have this in your chart. But I think you just definitely need to, like, this kind of confirms too, to be using your skills, because like Sagittarius is all about like higher learning and like understanding. It's like ruled by Jupiter, which is all about that, but also good luck comes with that too. But if you rely on your brains and stuff and not like handouts and everything like that, like I think it's definitely possible. Your intellect, and just be smart about who you are around, and it's just something like different. Yeah. More of these. And we have self-love and compassion. Yeah, you're not going to get anywhere. This was reverse if you don't care for yourself. You know, if you're like, make sure like during the writing process or whatever it is you do that's creative, whatever, you know, that would get you famous, make sure you don't like kill yourself in the process. Make sure to do self-care and all of that. I think that's an important message for anyone. So now let's get some divination dice. Spirit, can you please confirm or let us know, will our group 1 become famous? Well, this one's 19, which isn't even 1, but then it hit this other. Okay, let me re-roll that, because the numbers on the thing I'm going off of go through 1 through 18. So 20 means like, I don't know, which is kind of like what we already said, because it has to do with your effort. But let's roll one more time, Spirit, please. 10. It says doubtful. So let's do one of these here and get a card, one of Oracle cards. Spirit, can you confirm, will group 1 become famous or not? Thank you so much. It is certain. So it's up to you, group 1. And this one on top or the bottom is it's decidedly so. So I think if you follow your passions, take care of yourself along the way, and watch out for who's around you, and you use your talents and you don't just like rely on other people and stuff, then you could be famous. So sorry, that's like kind of up in the air, but I mean, that's how it is in life. It's like a mixture of luck and talent. And for you, group 1, you're going to have to rely on your talent and your skills. I mean, maybe you'll have some of that like Jupiter luck, but I think because the 6 of Wands came out when I was talking about that, and be careful about, yeah, I think a lot of you might be intuitive. So listen to your intuition and see. So I don't know why I felt called to do this. Oh, take a reality check. Yeah, make a real plan. This is full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn's all about like utilizing the resources, making plans, and being practical. So if this is something you want, take a reality check and plan and like think about what you actually have to do to get to where you want to be. And then, oh, there's actually 2 more cards here. So let's say the last quarter moon in Sagittarius, practice gratitude. Yeah, don't be in a negative mindset. Be grateful for what you have now and leave the past behind. This is last quarter moon in Capricorn. So yeah, don't get hung up on past failures and make a practical plan. Believe in yourself, practice gratitude. Cut out the icky people that could be deceiving you and stuff, and hone in on your skills, and you will be certainly famous. But if not, it is doubtful if you don't do all the things we talked about. But that is what I have for you, my group 1s. Let me know if it resonated. Leave a comment down below. If you're not already subscribed, I would absolutely love it if you did so. I'm just so grateful you're here, though. For anyone that wants a private reading with me, there is my email in the description box. Sorry, you can hear my cat in the litter box, maybe. So if you can email me if you want to set that up. And also, if you want to donate to the channel, my information's in the description box as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you, group 1. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so group 2. You chose the Devil card, El Diablo. And in this deck, it's interesting. It kind of, well, a lot looks like the Fool card in the traditional deck, like taking that leap of faith, like there's like a cliff there and you don't know where you're going. But in this one, there's someone pushing them, and then there's a butterfly as well. So this is very different than the traditional deck, but I kind of love it. So I feel like for my group 2, just right off the bat, I feel like it's definitely possible for you to become famous in whatever way you want. If you take that leap of faith, you're able to transform. But I think for some of you might be willing to do some bad things in order to get to where you want to be. And Spirit's telling you don't be tempted in the wrong way. I don't know. We're going to get more information, but I'm feeling like some people, they like, what is that like saying? Like they give their soul to the devil for fame. There's a whole thing. You can like go down a rabbit hole. Like I heard even like Lady Gaga did that. Like she pushed someone off a roof or something. I don't know if she did. But I shouldn't even be talking about this because I don't know all the details, and like I don't want, no, not like she's watching over people, but you never know. There's like some story, I don't even know where I heard this, or I haven't even thought about this in so long, but when she was up and coming, I probably am thinking about her because Star is Born, my friend and I were listening to that, like, on the soundtrack the other night on Saturday. But anyways, when she was up and coming, apparently, like, before she was super famous, there was someone else, like another, I think it was another female singer, and they were, like, kind of grouped together, I don't know, but they were, like, together in some way. I don't know if they had 2 separate careers, but the other girl somehow fell off the top of a building, and there's like this like rumor that like Lady Gaga sold her soul to the devil, because all of a sudden after that she like skyrocketed in fame. But she is very like super talented. I was talking about that the other night when we were listening to her music. I'm like, she is such a good actress too. Like she's and can just like totally transform like this butterfly. But anyways, I think some of you would be willing to sell your soul to get famous, is my point. But let's get some cards from Spirit. How about we use this deck for you guys? So Spirit, I'll just shuffle this more thoroughly early, but Spirit for group number 2, will they be famous? Oh, well, the card that came out, I didn't even finish my question. It was 3 of Cups. Hell yeah. And this is making me think 3 of Cups, that fame, like this is celebration after you get famous, and also like maybe you get famous through mutual connections, like friends, but this is showing like success, like the party after. Like you're gonna be like, hell yeah, I've got so much, I'm gonna share it with my friends and my people, my family now. So that is a very positive thing. I was saying, Spirit, will group number 2 be famous? And it came out, but I was gonna say, or yes, or like, no, and can you please explain more why or why not? So thank you, Spirit, that you made that loud and clear. And then we have the Tower. So yeah, I think in order to achieve fame, like with most things, when things change abruptly in life, or like change at all, like some things have to end, but something's gonna come crashing down to falling on there in order to succeed. And it might be suck, like maybe you'll have to cut out some people that were holding you back, or like leave town, or maybe you'd have to make some sacrifices, like quit your job and move to LA, or like whatever the hell, you know. And it might be like awful at first, but like once you do that, once you take that leap of faith, you jump out of the tower, whatever, you know, then you will succeed, I'm saying. And then I don't know why I just drew this from the bottom. I have the Queen of Wands reversed. So I think definitely something to work on is confidence, but you know, also this card is making me think it's very possible too to become famous, because like the Queen of Wands is like very confident, knows what she wants, is like very open and giving to others. But sometimes to get famous, and like you have to kind of like be more selfish and focus on yourself. And like I'm not getting this in a bad way though. Like selfish isn't always bad, but I'm thinking you might yeah, like with the Tower right next to it, that you definitely have what it takes, and you might have to, you know, cut some people out, and it might not be really nice, some of the things you have to do to get there, the devil too. That's what I'm getting from that. But yeah, you've definitely got the confidence with that Queen of Wands energy. Just make sure you're not like too mean, but you might have to be in some certain situation, especially if you're a female. I know, like I feel like if my group 2, it's like fame, like acting and stuff, like really like high levels, what you're going for. But I feel like I was gonna say, if you're a female, anyone really, some people can take advantage of you when you're on the up and up, like you're not all the way up yet, you know. So you kind of have to be that way. Look out for yourself. Don't let anyone take advantage of you. Spirit, any more information for group number 2? Yeah, definitely make sure no one like deceives you in the process. But I also see this as you like taking what you deserve and going with it, you know, like being like, I deserve this, I'm gonna freaking get it. I was saying, you kind of need that mentality. If you got what it takes, go prove it and show them, or just take it, you know, like I'm seeing that with this card here. And with the devil too. You're gonna, you know, did something drop? Yeah, that card did drop one. What position is it? You have the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know what position it was in, but that came out. I didn't even realize it at first. So this, to me, is showing, I don't know, I'm getting the instinct that it was reversed. And the message I'm getting right now is slow and steady does not win the race here. Like, if you want something, go for it. Don't just sit there and wait for it to be handed to you. I kind of said this before, but like, you just sitting there like, I feel like someone out there has what you want and has the resources to help you, and they're just like, I'm here. Why aren't you coming to ask me for help? Why aren't you coming? You're able to take this from me. You're able to succeed if you want to. So I feel like you have to look for your resources that are around you and like go for it. Like, there's someone out there that, yeah, don't just sit around and wait for it. You gotta make that leap of faith. Take what you desire and be a little bitchy if you have to. Cut people out that don't serve your purpose, and you will bear the fruits of your labor, that you're going to be successful, and you'll have a lot to give to those around you as well. Spirit, can we get 1 or 2 more tarot cards, and then we'll roll the divination dice and get confirmation or an answer. And then we have some oracle cards we can do. Spirit, more information, please. Will group number 2 be famous? And we have the King of Pentacles reversed. So this represents like a smug or arrogant, like small-headed, okay, I don't even know why I'm going there, but like, you know, like small man syndrome or something. Like they're like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm just going to go there because I started saying, oh, the Empress is on the bottom of the deck, so that's really promising too, and that's another 3, but wait 1 second. So you know people that like, some people are so angry and mean and like mad, and especially like in terms of like some men, and you just like, no, like they're not satisfied in their life or like their love life and sex life specifically, like what's going on down there. I can't believe I'm saying this, but so they're just like kind of angry. Like if you're someone that like has everything, like, you know, if you're happy, you're not mean to other people. So be aware of people like this and don't be in that mindset. Like, I feel like that's some like advice of who to avoid. Like if this is upright, it'd be like, yes, for sure. Like they're like kind of smug and go, like when it's upright, like sure, he looks smug and stuff like that, but like he has everything he wants and more. He's like, and he's a man of his senses. Like this could go either gender, by the way, but like just make sure you don't let things get to your head either on the way up, because then right when you get to be famous and stuff, you might just fall right down. But I feel like you guys are definitely capable of being famous. I just think you got to put in that, you got to have some tude, you know? And having the Empress energy on the bottom of the deck, this is another 3. This goes like with the 3 of Cups too, but this is like living a life of luxury. Like you are freaking famous. Anything you want is yours. You're like, just have this like beautiful, successful life and very fertile. So whatever you want to come into fruition is true. And then right under it was the Devil card, which confirms to me, you know, there might be some things that have to go, but I feel like you're able to transform the situation into your favor. You guys are definitely going to be famous if that's what you want, my pile too. But I'm just curious what's going to go down in the way and how. Maybe you'll be like a reality star. Great fortune. I just rolled 5. Great fortune is coming your way. So that's a yes. Yeah, I feel like spotlight fame. Like in group 1, I was talking about how if they were famous, they'd be like something kind of behind the scene, like a director or a writer or like something creative and like based on their skills. But I feel like you could be just based on your personality. Like, you know, maybe you guys have a YouTube channel or like want to start one or something, you know, like anything like that. Like, I mean, there's still skill to that, but you know, I'm like, you're the spotlight and things are all on you, and it's like your personality that drives you to the top. So this is science point to know, but was reversed. And I said your personality drives you to the top. So I think this also has to do with like other things drive you to the top too. I don't know. Take that as you will. It says try again. Okay, let me grab one more of these because that was kind of Spirit. I didn't ask you directly. So this time, will my group number 2 be famous? It looks to me like they will, and it'll be based on their personality, all that stuff we were just talking about. Can you confirm, please? It is certain. So I think you will be, and I want to know how and why. You gotta fill me in when it happens. Don't cut me out. Let me stay in your crowd, your entourage. But that's what I have for you, group 2. Let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. At least found it entertaining. And if you are searching for that, let me know. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you have not already, I hope you consider subscribing before you go. I'm just so grateful you're here. If you guys would like a personal reading with me, my email's down below to set that up, and there's ways to donate to the channel if you so wish to do so. Much appreciated, but not expected. But yeah, I hope you guys are all safe and healthy. I love you, group 2, and I can't wait to see what you do. Bye. Okay, last but not least, we have group number 3, and the card that came out for group 3 was the 6 of Wands, which is the victory card. But in this deck specifically, they talk about, see this little guy here? It talks about like overcoming like some inner child trauma or work. You have to do like confidence issues, but overall, I'm sensing right off the bat that group 3, if you want, somehow you will be famous. So we're going to get more information on that, because out of all the cards that indicate fame to me, it's that, especially when the star comes out. So let's see if that comes out. So I'm thinking yes, but let's find out if that is true. Spirit, please confirm. And then also why or why not, Spirit. And also, can you give us information on how they would be famous for group 3? And we have some divination dice we're going to use, as well as some oracle cards. We're just going to go with my intuition, what Spirit calls us to do. So Spirit, will my group number 3 be famous? Please provide us a clear answer and why. Ace of Cups, yes. So that is a positive. Any ace, especially like in the upright position, is showing me yes. And this is like new beginnings, or like on an emotional level. And there's like a hurt there too. So maybe some of you will become like famous through like love, or like your romantic connection, who you marry. Also maybe like you'll become some like spiritual guru type person. Oh my gosh. 2 of Cups just came out upright. So this is making me think it's definitely through some kind of partnership, relationship specifically I'm getting, but it could be maybe a friendship. That's crazy. Ace of Cups and 2 of Cups came out. So far it's definitely yes. And I don't think it'll be like a solo mission. There's also like 2 people here, you know, see that little person in the corner, like right away I was talking about like inner child work or something, but that could also be like just like your significant other, or like your manager, or someone like your mom, or you know, someone that's helping you in background. Some significant person in your life will be a part of you getting famous. Spirit, can you provide more information on how my group 3 will become famous, and any other details on why or why not they'll become famous? Ooh. Whoa. So a few cards came. Oh, this is like too many. Spirit, yeah. It's not like I'm not trying to ignore, but there's like 7 cards. Spirit, just 1 card at a time, please. More information, please, on will group 3 become famous? And how, why, and who is this other person that's coming through in this reading, Spirit? Who is this other person? We have 2 of Swords. Who is this other person, Spirit? Is there something you guys are blocking yourself from? King of Swords came out. So when I asked who is this other person, maybe it's a father figure or just some kind of authority figure, like someone definitely like that. Like, I'm just thinking for a lot of you, it could be like a parental figure, but maybe this could just be like an air sign in your life, especially since 2 swords came out right at once. But I'm getting with this 2 of swords is like, don't block yourself from this. Like, you know, it's okay to ask for help, because I'm thinking some kind of authority, maybe it's like a past boss or some kind of like connection to you that is either an authority figure, parental figure, a boss, or like a partner, or like some kind of connection you have that has like the connections to get to where you want to be. And they might be like intimidating because they're like really smart and have a high up position. This could be any person of power in any industry, but they're definitely someone who is respected in the community and at work. This could again be an air sign, so like Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I don't know why that took me a second to say that. Spirit, more information. Yeah, but don't get all that up in your head. Like, accept help if it's being handed to you to get to where you want to be. Like, that's how people get places. You're definitely going to get famous through connection, so you have to be open to it. Because this person, see those butterflies? This connection will transform your life. Transform you into this, to where you want to be. Whether it be fame through your career, through like your person, like anyway. Spirit, can you provide information on how they will get famous, like what they'll be famous for? Because we get, it'll be like through a connection, but what will this fame be like from? Death. So this is all about transformation. We were just talking about that. So maybe for some of you in my group 3 that you went through something like in your life that was not easy and hard, like maybe even literally like people you knew died potentially. Like maybe it was someone in your life that was like this important figure, but because there's like a crown fall right there. But I think you need to use your, I mean, like once you heal from this trauma, the inner child trauma and everything like that, I think you will use your life experience to help other people. Especially with this Ace of Cups. Remember I was saying like spiritual guru and stuff? Like this is all about like spiritual awakening and stuff like that. Anything new on an emotional level. So I think my pile 3, you need to use your life experience. Don't block people from all the knowledge, all the experience you have. I know it's like was a traumatic time, group 3, but you are going to help so many people in whatever avenue you choose. It could be like, maybe you're like a healer of sorts, like you, or Reiki, I don't know enough about that, but like, you know, something like Reiki, tarot, or you could just be like a mentor. You can get into like work with like psychology or be a therapist of some sort, which kind of goes to see that medical symbol. But now I'm seeing this more towards like you, like being that person for other people and helping them. And I think you'll succeed in your field. So it doesn't mean like you might not be like the next like reality TV star, I mean, maybe, but like I'm seeing that you're going to use your life experience, your personal transformation to, maybe this is even you becoming this King of Swords, you know, because the butterflies are like, but using whatever life experience you have, whatever transformation, like maybe even for some of you, it's like a weight loss transformation. Or like that's, I'm not like downplaying that. Like there's something transformative that you've went through in your life, and you could become very successful by using your like what you went through in whatever form it may be. I don't know why this is coming through. Maybe some people were adopted or want to adopt a kid or something, want to talk about that process, or like lost a kid or something like that. Oh, I just almost started crying like saying that. So I think that, whoa, might be for some people here. I want to cry. And I'm so sorry if that is true, but I think using what you went through could help other people. Like maybe you felt really alone during that whole situation, whatever you went through, and you can be someone, like you can help someone not feel as alone as you did. Oh man, I'm like gonna cry and I don't even know the exact situation I'm talking about, but it must relate to some of you guys. I'm really sorry for that. But maybe you won't be like, you know, Kardashian famous or something, but you're going to, like, whatever you're going to do is going to help a lot of people, like, and you're going to be really successful at doing it if you take the initiative and don't be afraid, because like think about like how you could have used that help. Whoa, I did not expect to get emotional. Spirit, can we get one more tarot card or a couple, please? Whew. Then we have Five of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you're like, maybe you felt like or were in the lack mentality, or felt like maybe you were like had health issues or were fighting poverty of some sort. And this also confirms to me like using your life experience, and don't keep it into yourself, like using your hardships in a way to make your life better and others better. Yeah. Whew, okay. Let me roll my dice. Spirit, can you please confirm or provide an answer? Will our group number 3 become famous? Act fast. So I think this kind of goes with what I was saying, because I feel like for you guys, my group 3, like famous is relative, like is different than like maybe what you were thinking when you clicked on this video. Like, you know, like have like 5 million subscribers or followers on Instagram, like maybe you will, but I think if this resonated with you, that someone might need your help sooner than later, and it's time, if you've been considering like starting some sort of social media or doing something to share your experience, or do whatever it is that you took from this reading, act fast, Spirit's saying, because you will be successful doing it, and you will help people through whatever it is that you're going to do. Yeah. Well, let's get, cause I'm all like, oh my gosh, let's just get some. I feel like we don't even need like yes or no. I think this is all a matter of, take it. And don't worry about any like conflict or other people putting you down for sharing your experiences, or don't be worried about people that might have been involved, or like, no, we're part of it, like how that they'll be hurt or something during, like because of you speaking out about what's happened to you. Don't let that stop you. I just freaking pulled the heart healing card for you guys. I thought I was gonna get like a zodiac sign to confirm what you are. So whatever you guys are going to do that will give you fame and make you successful and reach a lot of people will be through heart healing. Whatever you did to heal yourself, whatever you've been going through in your life, whatever you've gone through, this is confirmation from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, that you're going to help others' heart healing as well. And now is the time. This is the watermelon tourmaline heart healing card. And you're going to help so many people this way by your past trauma, your inner child. It doesn't even have to be like child, just your trauma that you've had to work through and experience in life. You need to, that's how you're going to succeed. And I wouldn't even worry about anything right now, because once you do this, like you're going to put so much love out into the world, so much gratitude. Like if you're feeling like lack right now in your life, like money wise or whatever, Spirit is coming through saying like you're going to get even so much. Like it's your karmic cycle is turning, like you've been through stuff, and things are going to get so much better for you, group 3. I can't believe I'm like crying right now. I don't know. I guess I'll grab one of these cards, Spirit. Anything else? Ooh. Your future will bring many blessings. Thank you. Spirit's coming through strong for you guys, group 3. Because this is usually yes or no type answers with this. Did I drop something on the ground too, or is that just my notebook? So sorry I'm getting emotional. I just really can feel that you guys have been through some stuff, and I'm so sorry, but use this. It might, even if you're still not ready for this, like if you're still in the healing yourself phase, and you're like, because I've been there myself, I've been like, not this case specifically, but like, why, like, I kept getting all these messages like, help others and you'll be happier. When I was like really, really down, I'm like, how, like, what about me? I need to be helped and stuff like that. Like, I know it's hard to get out of that mindset, but just know, like, just think about it, like I was saying earlier, like, wouldn't you want someone to help you specifically how you needed at your lowest, you know? Because you're going to be that for a lot of people. Even if it's just one, hell, you helped one person, you know? So yeah, so I did not expect to get emotional. I wasn't even like in an emotional mood. I don't know. But that is what I have for you, group 3. I'm sorry if I brought up any bad emotions, but I hope this is inspiring to you. I hope it resonated. Let me know down below. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I can't. Let me know what you guys do. I'd love to support you in the future. But yeah, thank you for being here. I hope you consider subscribing if you haven't already. My email is down below if you would like to set up a private reading or anything like that, or just chat with me. Emails down below. There's ways to donate to the channel down below as well. But I'm just so grateful you're here. I love you guys, my group 3. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe and healthy. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.